weird recording yourself?
I feel super weird recording myself. I feel even weirder watching myself. All right. So, you guys took the ACT Aspire test, or at least most of you did. I have a few that I didn't get a report on.
I'm turning it off.
Cool. You don't have to type to turn things off, though.
Huh?
You don't have to type to turn it off.
I said I'm turning it off.
So, I ran for you guys your report on your proficiency with some of the different skills that are tested on the ACT Aspire. Oh, there it is. Yay. Okay, so as I call your name, please come up and get your report. This is as private as you choose it to be, okay? It's not like top secret or anything like that. Miss Haidia, Miss Jasmine, Miss Sadie, Mr. Jason, doesn't make as much sense, but that's okay. Mr. Ricardo. Oh, you had to stand up. I'm sorry, Ricardo, my bad. Miss Lourdes, Miss Karina, Mr. Ian, Miss Marianne.
Because I don't remember this stuff.
Oh, Ian's not here? Samantha. Marcelia is on here. Brandy, Lisa, and Xavier. If I did not call your name, that means that either you didn't take the test or some catastrophic thing happened, all right? So if I didn't call your name, you need one of these now. So come on up and get this sheet. Thank you. All right, guys. Okay, you have two different goals, depending on if you have the report or if you do not have the report. If you have the Aspire report, this is what I want you to do as you look through the numbers. On the left-hand side is your score overall. So that first score is English. So overall, how did you do? And then if you follow it straight across to the right-hand side, you'll see that it's now broken into specific skills. So one of your skills in English might be stronger than the other. One of your skills in math is stronger than the other. Okay? So you're going to reflect where are your strengths, where are your areas for growth, what scores surprised you, and we'll leave that question for last. So I just want you to take 3 minutes to say where are your strengths, where are your areas for growth, and what scores surprised you. If you have the blank, that means you didn't take the test or something happened. I want you to review the list of skills, because those are all the different skills that are tested. And I want you to write down an honest evaluation of where you would place yourself in each area. Okay? So take 3 minutes, make some notes, do some circles. Where are you strong? Where do you need to grow? And I'm going to take roll.
Miss, don't we have a fire truck?
It's at the end of the period, or at least it better be.
What? It's cold outside. It's cold outside. It is cold. What? Damn, bro. It's even trying, bro.
Yes, it's yours to keep. You can write all over it.
Well, is it because, like, I haven't learned some of this stuff since, like, 9th grade year. Or, like, 8th grade. Let's see that.
All right, I gave you an extra 30 seconds. I want some bragging. Can someone share an area of strength? Where did they just kick this test behind? What are they proud of? Thank you, Jason.
The science,
Science, what skill were you really strong in, Jason?
the evaluation of models, inferences, and experimental results.
Did that surprise you at all, or did you feel strong about that? You were like, I got this. Who else felt strong about something? They felt proud. Wow. All right. Well, I have to say that I'm sad that no one wants to share, because I was looking through all of these, obviously, because I really was interested in those English and reading scores. And you guys have a lot of skills to be proud of. Okay? So, thank you for sharing, Jason. But we're going to go ahead and move on, because I know you guys don't want to share right now. I want you to think about this question. Do you feel that this is an honest representation of what you're capable of? One of the things that you guys might not know about the Aspire test, and actually, you remember I was absent on Friday for one of those PD days, and one of the things we talked about was the Aspire test, and I found out some stuff that was kind of a big aha for me. The way that the material in the Aspire test is given to you, the stuff that you're seeing right now, some of it you have not been taught yet. So they're seeing what do you already know, and then there's obvious holes that they already know are going to be there, because you're supposed to be taught it throughout the rest of this year. Okay? So when you look at those numbers, and I see a lot of very serious faces, I want you to think about this. Some of those things you have not been taught yet. Okay? But on the other hand, it's also a very big aha for you guys to say, these are all of the things that are going to be tested. These are all the things that I'm responsible for knowing about. I want to give 3 minutes again. I want you to stand up, start walking around the room. If you do not want to share, you do not have to. Can you identify people in the classroom that were strong in areas that you were not? Okay? So if you were not strong in inferences and modeling, you might go and talk to Jason. You might write down his name next to there. If you don't want to share and you want to keep this private, then your goal for the next 3 minutes is, I want you to write down a next step you want to take in each subject area. Okay? So either talk and find people who are good at what you are not good at, or next steps for each subject area. Okay? So either stand up or start writing next steps.
Just standing up because I don't want to stand up.
Oh, all right.
Anybody else interested in sharing?
scores in the future.
Miss your math.
I'm not proud of that one.
You better be taking that ACT class coming up next semester, right? That'll help fill in some of the blanks and help you with that process, right?
Yeah.
There's a one, if you're an ID student, there's one after school too. So there's 2 during the day and 1 during after school.
So, this question about, I don't understand what's happening.
Need a 28 or higher.
To your annotation
Mhm.
too.
That one,
right?
that one.
Do you use the skill of reviewing the questions ahead of time?
Yeah, I read them first.
And you still feel like
It's because this, most of this was stuff even like in 8th grade.
Same, bro.
And I don't remember that.
Not like.
What was it like,
But I like read it.
So do you feel like the conversations here in class?
Oh, yeah.
And your first your steps? Sorry,
What are they?
Yeah, I could tell, but
modeling
Yep.
is, but my understanding of modeling
This
is like,
one,
you
right.
use the word
Bill.
and you like, draw the graph to show the steps.
Oh, okay. And then this.
Yeah. I think that's about, like, just your communication, like, do you know how to subtract,
Oh,
multiply,
okay.
divide?
Right.
Alright, Xavier, what's
That's
the
what we're
next
gonna
step?
Samantha, how'd you do on the math?
so you know what you need to do.
What was your percentage? I got a 57.
Oh, so you have a 10 left.
One more opportunity.
Huh?
What do you think you got?
Like, I think it's because we're in a higher math class, and I didn't remember most of the things there, and I was like, what? Like, I learned some of that in 8th grade, 9th grade, so like 2-3 years ago. I don't remember that.
So what's your next step? Go over past material.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Go over past material.
Go over past material.
We like
Same.
And I'm actually pretty like happy because on these two.
I guess it was weak.
I guess it was you. Did you, Samantha? Did you do good the other 3? Like, but this one, like, what the hell is 83?
Yeah.
That needs to be 85 plus. This has to be 85 plus.
Bro.
You had a rock?
This has to be 85 plus.
I was like,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
I was like,
All of these.
So that sounds to me like
Yeah, that's it.
Must.
But yeah, no,
this is a funny guy.
like, so
Over past material.
feel like your first sort of grade,
Relearn material.
I don't know what they were, but are they?
Yeah, I think that's like the only thing.
do you actually like when you write down?
Really.
Yeah. Yeah?
All right.
All right, people. Believe can I put you on the spot to share your steps? You feel comfortable with that?
Don't know my God. You know where I will see you.
This one has to be 87.
Okay, cool. Technology is loving me today, guys. All right, I want to read to you then Lilybeth's steps. For her English, she wants to annotate more because she loses time looking back at what she read. This is also the same for her reading tests. She wants to understand who is speaking and more understanding of it. She finds that she ends up having to read the passage multiple times in order to answer the questions. And do we have time for that in the ACT test?
No.
No. Science, she wants to use more data to support and numbers to help her understanding, and math, revise my work to make sure I didn't make a mistake. All right, so awesome specific steps that she wants to take. Appreciate that, Ms. Lubeth.